Hello my friends, welcome to Dishonored Death of the Outsider. Now this is a blind run, so I would appreciate you giving my preamble your full attention. It is for your own safety and it will be over soon. Just so you know, I know very little about this. I've deliberately kept myself away from pre-release footage and things like that. I will tell you what I know right now and then we will get started, so please do bear in mind that my own sort of ignorance and stupidity about this. I am not a very observant person, so I'm going to miss things and things like that. Please don't mash your keyboard in anger if you see me miss something or miss the point of something. This is a blind run, this is my first impressions. I hope you can appreciate that and roll with it. So this is basically to Dishonored 2 what the Knife of Dunwall and Brigmore Witches campaigns were to Dishonored 1. Except that this is a standalone expansion, so you don't need to own Dishonored 2 in order to play this game, but it is at retail half the price that Dishonored 2 was when it launched, so I'm expecting half as much content. Now, considering that Dishonored 2 was a fairly long game, certainly by the standards of this kind of thing, half of that is still going to be a reasonable amount of content. But I don't know what we're really going to get. What I do know about the story is very little, but I do know that this is set after the events of Dishonored 2, and that you play as Billy Lurk, and that Dowd is in the game, and that you're trying to kill the Outsider. That's pretty much all I know about it. Notice that Billy Lurk has lost her eye and her arm, like she had in one of the sort of parallel timelines of the Dishonored 2 campaign. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know what stuff is taken as canon and stuff like that. We'll probably find that stuff out. Hopefully the story will be fairly clear. But also, what else was I going to say about this? Yeah, I'm going to play low chaos. Maybe try and not kill anyone as I normally do. Well, as I have done in these previous series, but I'm not going to, you know, stick to that too strictly. Presumably, as this is a Dishonored game, there is a completely non-lethal option for everything, including killing the Outsider. I don't really want to kill him, I think he's cool. I think that's all I need to say. Let's get started. Now, I did get a little bit of test footage, about 2 minutes of test footage, just like in the first sort of very first screen of the game. I just messed about a bit to check the sound levels and stuff. So I have seen literally nothing of this. So we will start, and I will just overwrite this campaign. We'll play on medium, I guess. Here we go. Number 1. One last fight. You're on the lookout for your old mentor Dowd, whom you've not seen in 15 years. Rumours speak of a clandestine boxing club that uses black magic and bone charms at the Albarca baths. Could he be there? Now, I should also point out here one thing I do know about this is that it is set in Karnaca, and so we are going to visit areas of Karnaca that we did not visit in Dishonored 2. I think all of the missions in this are in new areas. Now, again, I could be wrong. I really don't know much about this. Oh, and one thing I should have mentioned before as well is that I do know that Billy Lurk has not been marked by the Outsider, right? So she doesn't have Outsider powers powered by runes in the same way that Corvo, Emily, and Dowd have. So I don't know how her powers are going to work. And I do know that she does have powers. So that's going to be interesting. Hopefully we might even get like an Outsider scene where he marks her or something like that. Let's just get started and we'll see what happens, right?
My name is Billy Lurk, though there aren't many people who remember. For years, I stayed hidden, captain of a ship called the Dreadful Whale. I was a smuggler, fence, and maybe traitor, depending on who you ask. Our names are always overshadowed by the words whispered after them. If you hide from the world long enough, eventually nobody remembers you. Then you're alone, living with your choices. But I could never forget the man who pulled me up from nothing. Dowd, the Knife of Dunwall. A name called out by the desperate, or the dying. The assassin who ended one empress and saved another. Shame burns inside you for a long time. When I betrayed Dowd, he let me live. I left Dunwall and my own name behind. For years, I wondered if I was worth forgiving. For years, I laughed at myself for even wanting a killer's forgiveness. Sometimes mercy cuts deeper than any knife. Now I know that forgiving is something you do for yourself as much as for the people who hurt you. I know Dowd is in Karnaca, and I'm going to find him. Every night for weeks, the same terrifying dream. A street fight, my arm dead and lying in the gutter, my eye gouged out by a Grand Guard sword. But when I wake up, they still hurt for hours. Gives me the creeps. This always brought me a little comfort. You stole this for me, didn't you, Deirdre? Now it's all I have left of you. Another relic from the old days. Still holds an edge, at least. That boxing club in the Albarca baths is my last lead. Dowd has to be there.
Okay, so... interesting stuff. So we need to find Dowd. Oh, hello. The Lonely Rat Boy and Other Tales. Is this... oh, yeah, the Lonely Rat Boy. Now, this is something that was like a additional bit of lore development before Dishonored 1 came out. It's like a short film. You can find it on YouTube if you want to know more about that. Also, Deirdre is... oh, hello. Contracts. At any time, you can review your list of contracts from your journal. Press something to open the journal and go to Contracts. You can activate the markers on targets, and some additional hints are provided in the description. If you succeed a contract, you will be rewarded with a good amount of coin and sometimes by a bone charm.
Is this what you would have looked like, my sweet Deirdre? I would have died soon after you, if it hadn't been for Dowd.
Yeah, so Deirdre, as she says, or Deirdre, as I would have said, is like a character from Billy Lurk's past who you can learn more about again in lore dumps and stuff, so that's quite interesting. Empress Emily Coldwin moves to heal Fractured Empire. Oh, this is quite interesting. Renovation projects in the Tower District are finally underway as the last funeral rites were performed for the High Overseer Yul Kalan and the Brothers of the Faith who died in an attempt to retake Dunwall Tower from the now deposed usurper Delilah Copperspoon. The Abbey of the Everyman has spent the last several months consecrating and interring the remains of the fallen while also removing dangerous and heretical objects from the Imperial Palace. With representatives from the Isles beside her, Empress Emily Coldwin issued a statement yesterday morning urging unity in the wake of this great tragedy. The Empire's strength is in its diversity of thought and action. Working together, there is nothing we can't accomplish. We are pleased to reassert our partnership with the sovereign nations of Morley, Serconas and Tivia for our mutual peace and prosperity. Following these proceedings, several imperial proclamations have been issued with the aim to restore trading networks and communication across the Isles. Several large-scale public works have been announced, with architectural firms in Serconas and Morley already competing for the commissions.
So, Her Imperial Highness is back on the throne. If she knew what I was doing now, she'd probably try me for treason.
Cool, so this appears to like literally take place at the end of Dishonored 2, when Billy Lurk leaves the protagonist of that game to go and find Dowd. Sokolov establishes studio in Tivia. Now, of course, at the end of the game, Dishonored 2, that is, Sokolov goes back to Tivia to end his life there because that's where he's from. Renowned natural philosopher and painter Anton Sokolov returned to Tivia this week after years of retirement in Karnaca. Sokolov, whose inventions and technological marvels are famed throughout the Isles, was greeted with the fanfare and panoply due to a national hero. A parade in his honour culminated in a festival on Mastrov Square in Dubokva, where Sokolov gave a brief speech announcing the establishment of his studio. When asked about his future plans, the inventor responded, I've already done enough for several lifetimes. The inventor was overwhelmed by the infernal noise of the parade and left the celebration early. He gave no indication whether or not his studio will accept apprentices.
Good to see the old man made it up north. I was lucky to know him. I wonder what poor soul is dealing with him now.
Yes, of course, because Billy Lurk was quite protective of Dowd. Not Dowd. Sokolov during Dishonored 2. Industrial espionage. Okay, so these are contracts, right? So these are, I think, like bounties, like a sort of side missions that we can take on. Burn the White Hound. An eyeless hag stole my poor Milky. He's one his whalebone. If you find my Milky, please put him out of his misery and burn his remains. Save him from those cursed eyeless. Save Karnaka from another plague. And this is... Thugs at the Albarca make potions and bone charms upstairs. Their liquor is vile, but it sells for good coin, and we're losing punters to them by the day. Bring us the rat liqueur recipe before our brewery goes out of business. Make sure to destroy their stock while you're at it. Okay, cool. So...
Burglary, spying, picking pockets. Dowd taught me more than just killing. It can keep me afloat. For now.
Cool. Alright, sweet. So that we can like toggle on and off markers for those, kind of like missions in like Skyrim or something. And here we have the main mission board.
I've been searching for months. I know you're here, Dowd. Somewhere.
Right, so we're going to Albarca Baths. And there is a boxing club here, apparently.
That club is run by a gang that call themselves the Eyeless. They claim to fight using black magic. If that's true, then Dowd might be involved.
Notes about Albarca Baths. Went to see old Madge again, traded some old whalebone and a bit of hair not mine for information. She's making charms for the Eyeless now. Good clients pay regular, left before Madge tried to pick my pocket. Some witches from the Royal Conservatory joined the Eyeless. Oh, this is bad. Powerless now. Ah, right, yeah, of course. None from the Brigmore days who would remember me, at least. No reason to think they'll look twice if I go in like anyone else. Are these people just messing around, or is there something I'm not seeing? Think I lost my pocket knife. Madge? Curse that old woman. Can't know if Dowd's at the Albarca Baths until I go check it out for myself. Last lead I got. Cool. Reply from Isabel. Megan, you must be pretty desperate if you're writing to me about this. Yeah, I saw him. He set up a meeting to buy some of those funny explosives that fell off the back of a carriage a few months ago. I waited for him, but he never showed up. Sorry I can't be any more help. I haven't seen or heard from him since. Put me in a real bind. Isabel. Also, hey, you were kind not to mention it, but I didn't forget I still owe you that case of fig wine after what happened last time. Go give me 2 more months, I swear I'll get it to you. Cool.
Karnaka is full of secrets. If I have any clues about where Dowd is, it's because he let me find them.
Billy or Megan or whatever you go by these days, I don't know anymore. It was easy to pretend we didn't know each other when you were Megan. We agreed to respect both our new lives and not dredge up bad memories, so what are you doing? Yeah, I saw him 2 years ago, here in Karnaka. He even asked after you. I said I hadn't seen you since that night in the flooded district. I'm sure you know why I lied. He never stopped killing you, you know. He never stopped killing, you know. He's got the same old grudges. I just hope you're not one of them. T. Oh, no way, that's totally Thomas, isn't it? That's Thomas. Dowd's second in command after Billy Lurk leaves. And for some reason I can't talk today. I'm sorry. I'm quite tired.
Everyone in Dunwall was afraid of him then. But not me.
Cool. Right, I think we're ready. Are we? Yeah, we're ready. So where are we? Well, we're in Karnaka. Where are we? Okay, so in relation to the... Cool. This looks like Dunwall. So in relation to the big mountain, which I think is called Shinderi Peak. Where are we? Alright, well, it's raining and it's night time. And this looks Alright, Karnaka needs workers. Place of legend. Let's make a move now.
This station hasn't been used for years. Hiding the dreadful whale wasn't easy, but it's safe so far.
Okay. So this is some sort of abandoned carriage station, apparently. What's that? Oh, it's like a whaling ship. I forgot how much Karnaka just looks exactly like Funchal, the capital of Madeira, the Portuguese island in the Atlantic near Morocco. If you haven't ever seen that place, look at photos of Madeira and also of like Algiers, and you will see how this place is basically just influenced mainly by them. Rat whispers. Press X to hear thoughts of the rats. These little creatures whisper to one another, exchanging information about what is going on in the streets and basements from their point of view. Their mutterings are often cryptic, but sometimes they can give useful clues.
What can you tell me today, my little gutter friends?
The friend listens. The friend hears us. One of us. One of us. But ugly and big. Still friend. She fed us in lean times. Tossed us grains and crumbs. Loud voices came. Metal flashed. More blood and floods on the floor. Our first feast. We lap her up.
Right, so this is like the equivalent of the heart, I guess? Ah, what have we got here? Voltaic shot. Standard ammunition for the voltaic gun. And electrical burst, a static burst that stuns targets. So this is crossbow and stun bolt, right? Yeah, she's got a wrist bow. And that looks super cool how it's turning round. So she's got a wrist bow like Dowd has, or had. Good to know. Okay. Go to the Albarca baths. Here we go. I'm just going to take a drink of my Scotch whiskey. Ah, that's good. Right. Northern Campo Seta District, or Seta, or Seta District. This is definitely an area that we haven't been to before.
All right. The old Albarca baths shouldn't be far.
Good times. See you in the void, suckers. A dead wolfhound? Fidelia's journal. This appears to be the journal of an old Brigmore witch. I'm not going to read all this out, but feel free to pause the video and read that out to yourself if you so desire. Use your sword to destroy obstacles. Like that, I think. So this is like a tutorial level. I'm assuming this level is going to be a little bit shorter. Hey, buddies.
He sneaks along in dark, reeks of drink and dark blood. Our screaming kin hunts us. His knife is fast.
Are they talking about Dowd?
We smell them from here, sour with fear. They carry scratched bones, carved wood, blood, and soft feather. No use. Death still finds them. Tried to hit us, tried to burn us out. Swarm up, crawled flex, bite at soft flesh, bite at eye and hand and heart.
Well, this is all very cryptic. Okay, so these are my contracts here. Rasinia rosewater jelly. Delicious. Rosewater jelly in England, where I'm from, is basically Turkish delight. Ivan Jacobi, Administrator, Division of Bridges, Roads and Cemeteries. Speaking for the silent. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the living. We know not the needs of the dead. Learn about Administrator Jacobi's campaign and repeal. The reappropriation of abandoned burials and grave sites act at a public gathering in Kolobron Plaza, Upper Syria District, Karnaka. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Okay. Stealth. Yeah, I know about stealth. I also know about quick saving, which I'm going to do that now. Oh, hey, buddy. What are you saying, man? Come with Uncle. I mean, Auntie. Just chuck this guy in here, I guess. So I'm not particularly bothered about being, like, ghosting this run, because obviously I've never played this game before, so probably going to suck really bad, but I am going to try and be non-lethal, at least as much as I can be. So there will be a bit of save scumming, but I'm going to try and keep that down to a minimum if I can. Quick access wheel, I know how to use that, I already have done. Copper wire, Bastilian fig, grindstone. Is that like a noise distraction? Like the alarm clocks in Dishonored 2? Quite possibly. Okay. So I could have gone over the top. I don't think there's anything worth going back for. Combat.
You saw our orders. Captain says to find out what the eyeless gang's doing inside the Albarca.
I know what they're doing. That place reeks of black magic. You see the people who went in there? Go after them and they'll curse your cod with pus blisters, if you're lucky.
Ah, you and your superstitions. Don't believe all that hocus-pocus crap. A gang's a gang. You should worry more about a knife in the back than some curse.
If you say so. But let's still wait for the reinforcements.
Alright. So by cod, I'm assuming that he means penis. Cursing your penis with pus and blisters sounds very disgusting. Yeah. So it's teaching me about drop takedowns, which is cool. Let's drop a quick save down because I need to try and not use my stun bolts. Oh, hello. Mission orders from Captain Leano. Lieutenant, I've received reports of illegal activity in the old Albarca baths, and I suspect the eyeless gang is involved. This could be our chance to finally strike a blow against those degenerate rat-eaters. I want you to scout the area with your squad and gather as much information as you can before then, but don't take any risks. The dockyard district will send reinforcements for a raid momentarily. Captain Lejano. Okay, so reinforcements are coming. That is good to know. And also, the rainy weather in this stage is, like, kind of really reminding me of Dunwall. It also kind of makes me think maybe there wasn't a rainy situation in Dishonored 2, although I can't remember one, but maybe there was? I don't know. What are you saying there, bro? You alright? Die! Okay. Don't think there's anyone else here, so let's just chuck this boy down here. There's this really cool looking abandoned carriage. That kind of looks... Man, that looks awesome, actually. It looks like something from, like, Portal 2 or something. I like it. So, there's a window up there. What's in here? There's a bone charm nearby. Look around closely.
Oh, struggle days, bad days, sick, madness in our minds, death in our minds. Armies of us in streets, in sewers, all feared us. Bite, 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 bite.
So the rat's talking about the rat plague, which is quite a nice touch.
I've heard a few things about the eyeless. Some of it strange. None of it good.
Okay, I've got another stun dart, which is very good, because I think I've got the feeling that I'm not going to ever have enough of those. What's that? A dead dog. Oh no, I think it's asleep. It looks like it's breathing. Right, you are. Well, it said there's a bone charm nearby, look closely, which kind of gives me the impression that there is no way to actually detect bone charms. Ah, so pistol gives you voltaic shot. So you can use the standard whale pistol ammo in your crossbow. I mean your hand gun. Wrist dart. What? Wrist bolt. Hand bolt. Wrist gun. Wrist dart. Fucking hell. Whatever it is that she has hidden in her wrist, you can use normal whale gun ammo. Neutral territory. Characters in neutral areas won't attack you as long as you're not aggressive. That's good. Here is a bone charm. Bone charm, yeah, I know what they do.
Gimmick.
Let's check this out.
But if they really do use magic, then I need to check it out.
Okay. What we got? We can equip 5. Tricky timing. Enemy grenades take slightly longer to explode. That sounds useless, but we'll equip it because, you know, it's better than not having it equipped. I'm assuming that the bone charms in this game are going to work the same way as the bone charms in the previous game, in the sense that the ones that you pick up are randomized. The order that you pick them up in is random. I could be wrong, but that seems as likely as not. We'll be rich. We've been here just a month and I'm making coin hand over fist. It's a dream come true. Sure, it costs to keep that suppressor running, but it's paid for itself 10 times over. Everyone wants to try and fight the brute. All the new folks coming in because they heard we can do a bit of magic, thinking they're the one who will break the brute's record. Ha! They'll pay for it in coin and teeth. Better than me, I could kiss the one who led us here and to that magnificent bastard. I'm assuming the brute is Dowd. Let's see. Champion challenge. Test your mettle in a challenge brawl. Our champions take all comers. Rewards for winners. Rules. All artifacts and bone charms must be disclosed. No forfeit until first blood. Last brawler standing upright wins. Prize 1 bone charm of powerful effect. The ranking is the Black Magic Brute in first with 73 wins and 0 forfeits. Jenny the Reaper with 22 wins and 5 forfeits. Stout William 16 to 7 and the Cutter 10 to 2. So, the Brute is likely to be Dowd. If they're keeping him suppressed with some sort of device, I think that's what it said. That would make sense, because Dowd is ludicrously powerful. And if they're keeping him prisoner, then they would... Oh, hello. Bath salts. Let's get high on bath salts, guys. Pay what you owe. That isn't a picture I can pick up. No, it's not. Sir Conan Legends, the Moth King. Oh yeah, that's an old painting. Ah, a safe. Wonder where the combination is for that. Well, it doesn't matter right now. Dark bread. Good times. Okay. Apartment key needed. Hello? Well, that was fucking easy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I should probably look where I'm going, actually, in case there's a guy right there waiting to kill the hell out of me. Let's see, anything up here? Doesn't look like it, because there's like a paternoster gate across that door. In Dishonored terms, that usually means impenetrable. Hello. Okay, so this is a neutral area, right? So I'm going to just like... Oh, it's auto-saved. I was going to say I'm just going to drop a save anyway. Play your way 1. Detection isn't the end. Kill all the enemies in combat. Blah, blah, blah. Powers, gadgets, and trickery. Sounds good to me. Well, we're in a neutral zone, so we should be able to walk around here. Aha, a new bone charm, you say? Now, we can walk around here as long as we aren't a dickhead. But, there we go. Hostile territory. So, I'm not sure where I'm going here. But, oh, I'm back here. Wait, hang on a minute. How did I just, like, fail to walk straight? I've just gone, like, around a very, very long way, haven't I? To get to this point. Well, anyway, neutral territory. Okay, so that hostile territory was guard territory. And because Billy Lurk is wanted on those wanted posters, then we are in hostile territory if there are guards around. I get it. It makes sense. Now, these guys are just civilians, sweeping their shops and so on, so we should be alright. Yeah. Okay.
Spooky, someone grabbing people off the street. What do they want? Hopefully they just leave me alone.
Huh. Where's that lucky charm?
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Ah, he's fine. He's over it. Hello. Oh, you've got money. Give me that.
Do I know you? No, of course I don't.
Okay, so this is some sort of black magic cult of like ex-Brigmore witches or something it was saying. So we've got to assume that these guys are nutcases, right? That's him again. Anything collectible over here before I go inside? Apparently not. Well, unless it becomes hostile territory when we walk inside here. Give me that. Then...
Don't tell me I've lost my talisman.
Yeah, you lost your talisman. Sorry about that. We should be alright just to walk around inside. The Albarca baths. Here we go. We're still not in hostile territory, so... So we should be okay here. Jelly deals. Cool. Good shit. The door here is blocked, apparently.
Progress. Where am I going to get that? Maybe the
It's
incantation
locked.
will work.
That area's private, get it? But I can let you in for, say, 100 coin.
Oh, you can let me in for 100 coin. Excuse me.
Mother would have shown these posers a thing or two. Pull a body up from a morning bog.
Pay 75 coin. But there, it says find another way. Now... Find another way. How many coins have I actually got? I don't even know. Well, I don't know what's inside there, so let's just move on for now. We know that it's there. I did pick that girl's pocket as well, so What's this?
Outsider's eyes. Dowd. They're making him fight? I have to get him out of there.
You don't look so tough. Look at you! Trapped like a hound in the pits. Hoping your masters will throw you a bone charm.
Right, we've found Dowd. There he is, it's Dowd.
You're fighting the black magic brute? Why don't you roll in sardine paste and swim through hagfish waters instead? It's a less painful death.
Well, you think I can't take him? I can hold my own in the ring. I knifed bigger blighters than him when I was a Bottle Street runner. And for less coin than I'll make when I win this match.
You won't win. The brute cheats the eye with his speed. His moves are a blur. It's unnatural. Trust me, you won't land a blow.
Well, nobody's that fast.
Nice knowing you, my friend.
Alright. Give me that.
Hey, will you stop it?
You might want to watch that behavior of yours.
Give me that. Lots of raw whalebone going on here.
Up your agility right off and swing a hop.
Stealing the bone charm reward. I poked around and found that big reward bone charm stashed upstairs in a workshop. Stealing it is your problem. But take my advice, if you can't handle the brute without some powerful bone charm, you best not mess with Jeanette Lee and her goons.
Hard left jab.
Jeanette Lee.
Works like a charm.
Interesting. Hey buddy, give me that. Give me that. Thomas, you don't know what you're getting into with this black magic. It draws you in with harmless things like sailor's charms, but then see what horrors the eyeless make you do when you're too scared to leave. That's what the outsider wants. You didn't know I had a brother, did you? When we were little, there was an old woman who lived by the dockyards. Ma said to run if she ever looked at us, but we didn't listen. She was ugly as a hagfish, but she'd tell us odd stories, and she said her black-eyed friend would visit us if we were quiet. Then my brother went missing. We searched all over for him, but we found no trace. That night I went to the old woman, that witch, and she had something awful smelling in a pot she was stirring with all her strength. I asked if she'd seen him, and she laughed and said yes, and showed me. She'd cut my brother up to pieces, nothing but bones and red flesh and the little scarf he always wore. She'd have ground me up too if I hadn't run to the overseers. Get out of this cult while you can, before you're gutting someone's son or daughter to get the outsider's attention. Adela. Very dark shit. So I feel like because the outsider is the focal antagonist of this game, that we're going to learn a lot more about him, or we're going to learn like a new side of his stuff. Which is really cool. Like I don't know if they're talking about Granny Rags there, but Wolfhound Enclosure and Liquor Workshop. I feel like we should do these contracts as well. Hey, there's an outsider picture. Right. So. Oh, hello.
Whoa there. If you want to fight him, you gotta wait your turn.
Huh. Hey, Dowd.
You black-eyed bastard.
Haha, that's what he says in the intro of the Brigmore Witches. He goes, "The black-eyed bastard." Love Michael Madsen as Dowd's voice as well. There is a bone charm nearby. Look around closely. I will. Some silver dust.
The black magic brute.
You were
The
working
name
on a
might
new
sound
one.
corny, but
How did it
Right.
sound?
I've got 4 little ones.
Restricted
I wanted
area.
Something to soothe their teething pains. They were crying.
What do you
so
want?
much,
This area's not for clients.
But I guess I got
Oh, hello.
to drop
A corrupt bone charm. Okay then. Yeah, this might have been a mistake. Well, might just load that. Yeah, don't really fancy taking all that on non-lethally without stealth, to be quite honest. But we know where we're going with this now. So, There is a corrupt bone charm there.
Go away if you want to keep your teeth in your...
This place really pulls in coin.
Excuse me. Dropped off bets at your place. Robbie, I dropped off the betting coin in the safe and hid your apartment key in the bucket by the door. Hello. Like you said, you're all set. You owe me 2 bottled rats for helping you this time. Elira. P.S. If you forget the combination again, tally the books over your desk. Maybe they'll uncover your memory.
You're overflowing the till.
Tally the books
What do you want? This area's
over your
not for clients.
desk. Oh god. Well, crap. Okay, so don't do anything to take the piss in that restricted room, because that would, you know, be very bad. Now, maybe stealthily taking out all these fuckers one by one might actually be the thing to do here.
This place really pulls in coin.
Yeah, it does.
Go away. I need to prepare for my fight.
You got any gear? Yeah, you got gear. Oh god. Fucking hell. Right. Okay. Stop save scumming and doing stupid shit. Run round here. Take this guy's crap.
This place really pulls in coin.
Hey, buddy.
This bar is my place, not yours. Get out.
Alright. Dick. Copper wire, classic. Eyeless's diary. This is more of that stuff. Feel free to pause it and read that. I'm not going to do that.
Never tried this rat drink before. What's it taste like?
Drawer. Nothing in it.
It's the smell you gotta worry about. Like a rotting corpse in a sewer. One small whiff.
Right.
You'll puke yourself inside out.
Yeah.
For luck. Walk 3 times around the square with breeches reversed. Who shakes your hand will take your bad luck from you. At midnight, face south and eat a tin of hagfish while singing I Knew a Lady 3 times. Rest a teacup on your forehead whilst taking the day's first piss. If it doesn't fall and break, luck will come. Eat a rotten Tivian pear, but keep the core in your pocket for luck all day. If a white cat hisses at you, hop the main dock's length on one leg without falling, then spit into the sea to break the jinx. Make a wish. Wear a scarf soaked in rum around your neck for a week. If it draws no comment, drink the rest of the rum. Your wish will be granted. Fine.
Whiskey's a cheap parlor trick. Any street stock can swill a bottle and get sold by twat.
Not sure if that's a puzzle or just a load of nonsense gibberish. Give me that shit. Okay, let's pop a save again. And take that, take that. We need to get up to this wolfhound enclosure. I feel like that might be to kill the blind one. Hello, this looks promising. Can I get up on one of these? Not easily, no. Oh, this is the shower room, right, okay.
You up for a beer later?
What's this? Spring razor. Hello. That's a bit of a classic. Door is blocked. Can I get onto the pipes? There's a bone charm nearby, apparently. Hey, we got there.
Biding my time. I'll have it gone to the inner circle smashed.
Right, let's go along here. Can I get up into that fan? No. There's got to be some way up here. Ah, there is. Oh, right. Oh, hostile territory. Right. There's a bone charm. What's it do? Fencer. Win locked sword contests more easily. Probably not useful, but might be. Charm Carver's Diary. Feel free to pause and read that. Where are we at? Well, there's got to be something up here. something else up here. Maybe there ain't. Maybe that was it. Ah. No, can't get through there. Ah. Yes, I can.
Dallas
Right.
never lost a fight.
This is probably the way to the Wolfhound enclosure.
But they don't want to listen to me.
Feels better.
Next time I'm
Fresh air really
keep my mouth
helps.
shut.
And the calendula flowers.
Okay, I can smash this window, but that's going to get a shitload of attention to me. Anyone through there? Not that I can see. Next.
They work me until I drop. There aren't enough coins in the world to make it worth it.
Electrical burst. About electrical burst. Jeanette, remember those old wall of light parts we found near the dockyards? Well, I found a way to make use of them. Turns out there's a part in them that powers the whole thing, so I took it out of all the rusty coils, and now we got these little things to stun folks if they get out of hand. I call them electrical burst. You're welcome. I've already seen folks sling them at rats and keep them out of the storerooms, but that makes them tense up and ruins the meat. Can't even make liquor from them when they're like that. Better to use them on larger vermin, you get me? You get me. One last thing, do not touch the tip, and by the outsider, do not lick it. I wish I didn't have to make that clear, but Lacey did on a bet, and it took hours to wake her up, and now she's got no eyebrows. Not from the electricity, just because someone shaved them off when she was out cold, but we told her it was the electricity. Leon. Oh god. Oh god, 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 god. Okay. Okay, it's fine.
Are you coming tonight? You bet.
Nothing. Whatever
I'll
then.
get you cigars tomorrow. Wanna buy one?
Right. You need to be put out of commission. First and foremost. Pop you down here. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a dead overseer. Well, fantastic. There is a bone charm nearby. It's really freaking me out that there's no way to detect bone charms. You just have to look out for them. I mean, I suppose that's good, but blah blah blah. The eyeless aren't bloodthirsty brutes like hatters or howlers. They know things, secret things. They're teaching me how to make medicines and brew potions, carve my own bone charms. Jeanette Lee's... she's the boss here. Righto. Okay, so that's good. So we know that Jeanette Lee is the boss in this club. Interesting. Now where's this bone charm? Up in the rafters, maybe? More... oh, there's loads of that electrical burst shit. Let's try using some. Wait, that is the one that stuns. Yeah, it stuns. Okay. I want to know if it's instant or not. Because normally when it says this in the other game, it just says equip the heart, but now it just says look around closely, which is slightly worrying because it's like if there's no way to detect them, then you know, well, I'm not very good at looking around closely, so that might be a real problem actually. Anyway, the liquor workshop is that way. The Wolfhound enclosure is that way. Let's try the... oh, try the liquor workshop. Try going this way. Pop a save. What's this?
I once knew a kid who said his bone charm would make bullets bounce off his skin. He shot himself in the stomach and died a day later.
Ha! Well, shot down. Black bone charm. Nice. What does this do? Increase your jump height and distance. Oh, so this is like a rune. Hang on. Oh, we got the double jump off. Oh my god, this is awesome. Right. Process whale oil, hook mine. Hook mine? Hook mines can be placed or thrown onto any surface by pressing left trigger. Once triggered, a hook mine will grab an enemy or object within range, dragging them towards the mine. What the fuck? Hold left trigger to toggle hook mine lethality. A non-lethal mine will stun an enemy and a lethal mine will kill them. Oh my god. That sounds ridiculously overpowered. Wow. And it's a lethal and non-lethal option. Awesome. Fucking wells. Right. That sounds ridiculous. I'm just like wondering about all the different ways that this could be used, because it sounds insanely overpowered.
12 bottles last night. My body's dead tired. Can't keep up. Supplies are running low, too.
Okay, some sort
Only
of...
at the Spectre Club. I wonder if that's a private club for Eyeless members.
You got a key. Workshop key. Calm yourself down. Ooh, hello. A health elixir. Is that the first one we found? That's weird. Okay, so... Jellied eels. Nothing in there. Let's carry on this way. Is this towards the contract? Conan grapes. Oh. Leaving the Eyeless for Winddown. Eleanor, I'm shoving off as soon as I get coin enough for a ship to Winddown. My heart's soured on this place after the brute killed poor Maudie last month. I'll never forget how the crowd laughed when he gutted her. Pricks. No, it's time to move on. Lania says she can get me honest work with the Winddown Guard. I'd rather look a fool in that uniform than stay here and see the Black Arts mocked. Jeanette said our orders came from a higher power. The Eyeless were privy to big secrets, she said. What a laugh. Nary one of these fools can craft a proper bone charm or rotting ointment. All they do is guzzle rat liquor and puke and brawl like babes. I won't miss any of them. You're my only friend here now that Maudie's gone, so I wanted to say farewell. Come see me in Winddown if you can. Marina. Oh shit.
Step back now.
Oh, I'm back in neutral territory. That's weird. That was very lucky, because otherwise that would have been very bad. Very bad indeed. Hostile territory, neutral territory. Right, let's just hide you here. And shut the door. I think that's going to be the way to do it. How am I getting so far away from these fucking places? Okay, Dowd's down there.
Sooner or later.
Is this the front door? Oh, that's the other blocked front door that the woman said she could open for me. Right, well, fuck off. Because I found another way in, baby. Window here. Appears to go back out. Now, where's this liquor workshop? Right, it's over here. Okay, cool. Oh, it's here. Right, so what does it say to do? Bring us the rat liquor recipe before our brewery goes out of business and destroy their stock while you're at it. So where's the recipe? Right. Has that destroyed? Oh god. Am I getting plagued? Graduated cylinder. So where's this recipe? Give me this. Give me all that money. Yeah. Right. Mulberry mead, fig wine. Ah! Mulberry mead. I'm just not sure what it is that how I actually get this recipe. So, chloroform bottle. No. Right. Don't ask for a gin sling. You don't know the proper drink. Here's the way we do it. Ask for our special homemade mulberry mead. So where's the mulberry mead? That's what I need to destroy, right? Oh god. No. Well, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure how this is supposed to work. Ah, mulberry mead. It said destroy their stash, right? So isn't that what I've just done? Do I have to destroy all the mulberry mead? Well, we could just destroy everything here. Oh god. Right, so how do I destroy this still? Because this is how they're making it, right? Auburn rum. Huh. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it. I mean, it is a side mission after all, so... Well, we know where it is if we want to come back there. So we can go to the other place as well. Shit! Well, fuck. I don't really want to do that. I want to alert everyone in the whole building.
Can't keep up. Supplies are running low, too.
Alright, well...
disgusting this year. And what's next?
He's got the workshop key. So that must be how... Like, the place where they're making it. Also, it did say destroy the mulberry mead, so I'm going to do that. But where's the workshop? Is that this way? Oh yeah, this is her. You come with me. Better this way. And there was that window there to open for an escape route. So I'm not sure where the workshop was, but it seems like the side missions are actually quite deep, which is really cool. But I'm not going to bother doing that now. I'm just going to carry on here.
You coming tonight?
Also, we do have that wolfhound thing to do. So, I'll tell you what I'm going to do actually, is I'm going to end the episode here, and next time we will carry on, check out the Wolfhound enclosure, and see if we can rescue Dowd. Thanks very much for watching this episode of Death of the Outsider. I hope you enjoyed it, and sorry for the slightly slow progress. If you did like what you are seeing, do press like, because that lets me know you're enjoying it, helps get the video out there, and I will see you next time for more Dishonored Death of the Outsider. Take care, friends, and goodbye.